Just roll down the window, put your finger there, be careful, don't cut it.
Do not go to the automatic car wash.
I need to raise the bar and play harder. Man, I did it too slow. We should do it again. Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro got the slogan, play harder. I guess after driving it off-road and getting through the bumpy trails, I get what they mean. Would be fair to say some cars got bigger tires and sometimes you take them off-road and you get disappointed. But this is a game changer. In today's review, you're gonna see this Tacoma TRD Pro going through the California desert, through city streets, through some off-road, plus you're gonna learn what we don't like about this Tacoma TRD Pro. As you know, we do honest and independent reviews, and sometimes it's really hard to do that. You're not sponsored by somebody to say good or bad. So if you do like stuff like that, support the channel. Thumbs up the video, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and watch the newest and coolest cars, bikes, gear, parts every single week as soon as they come out. Help our channel grow, subscribe, like, and share. My name is Dennis, this is For Life Test Drive, shall we? From the outside, it's not just a Tacoma, alright? You got this bold look. It's bold, it's got snorkel, or should I say desert intake package. And for the past week, I've been getting thumbs up like every single day. People do see this color, people do see this snorkel, and when they see it, they know this Tacoma means business. The base model Tacoma starts from 26K, but this is not even close to what you see here. And it's not just marketing and shiny plastic, this is purposely built Tacoma to go through the trails and realize, man, I did it too slow, we should do it again. Skid plate with TRD logo, Rigid Industries fog lights, it all just screams, take me off-road, this is not my environment, I need to go some dusty places. I couldn't resist, and let me show you a few moments that we filmed there. Guess what? When you're done with your off-road, the regular automatic car wash is not an option. Why? Here's the video too.
Well, I wish you can just go to the simple car wash, you know, the automatic car wash, where you do nothing, put the car in the neutral, and it's gonna be sparkling clean after you've done your off-road day. No, you cannot do it with Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro. Why? Well, that's why. It's actually pretty smart to put the sticker, and I would even make it bigger, like, do not go to the automatic car wash, otherwise you're gonna break the snorkel.
Surprisingly, you still can get this car with 6-speed manual, but I do like how this automatic works. Time to time it's a bit slow on the downshift, like right now. But it's pretty much balanced, and on the lower gear, while you're going through the terrains, it does the job quite well. This Tacoma powered by 3.5 liter V6 engine, no turbochargers, nothing fancy, just old school V6. You get 278 horsepower and 265 pound-feet of torque. While Ford decided to power the Ranger with new EcoBoost engine, turbocharged engine, Tacoma still gives you this feel of classic V6 engine under the hood. This engine feels like it's got turbo, well, especially when you're touching between 4 and 5,000 RPMs. Yeah, it pulls really good. To prove it's got enough power, you can simply switch to all-wheel drive, just find some gravel, and you'll see it's gonna spin all 4 tires until you reach like 20-30 miles an hour. So yeah, it's light and it's got power. What could be better for off-road truck? I think we should give you some numbers. To the bed you can load 1,155 pounds. And you can tow up to 6,400 pounds. So yes, it's a smaller truck, but 6,400 pounds is not that bad. In fact, 6,400 pounds can be a pretty large boat. But despite the size of the truck, it's got massive 21-gallon gas tank. It needs more fuel. The engine is not really efficient. Toyota says it can do 18 miles per gallon for the city and up to 22 miles per gallon for the highway. Well, what else Toyota can say here? We've been driving this truck through the off-road, through the normal streets, through the highways. Well, to get to the desert, you have to spend some time on freeways. And as of right now, our trip computer shows 637 miles in 1 week. And our average gas mileage, 16.9 miles per gallon. So yeah, you need the larger gas tank. And yes, this is probably a right time for Toyota to start thinking about swapping this engine for something more efficient without losing any numbers. The suspension would be something that makes this Tacoma unique. It's got TRD suspension, 2.5-inch internal bypass coilovers, and the rear shocks got remote reservoir. They do feel a little bit floaty when you're driving on the street or somewhere on the freeway, but as soon as you hit some off-road, you get a totally different experience. Well, and if you're gonna complain that you don't like to get your Tacoma dirty, you picked the wrong car. Cruise control, multi-terrain selector, they make different terrains easy. I think multi-terrain monitor is something that should be in every off-road truck. That's definitely a cool addition when you're just using the same hardware for 360 camera. So now to the main question, why would you pay 2 times more for this Tacoma TRD Pro instead of buying 2 Tacomas for the same money but in base model? So this Tacoma got a lot of off-road gear, but what makes it so special that you would pay 2 times more? I've got a simple test that you can do with your truck. Just roll down the window, put your finger there, be careful, don't cut it. And I'm not afraid to do that here, because this body is very rigid. It's seriously reinforced. Surprisingly, it's also got versatility. You can drive it every day. Looks like Toyota likes the Tacoma that much that they managed to fit the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay in the same Toyota deck. By the way, this one comes with new GBL. That sounds really good. And you can save some time on the car washes when you just play some tunes and shake up this dust with this powerful bass. I really like having this rear sliding window. And it's also got 400 watt 120 volt outlet on the back, so you can power some tools without using your generator. Remember those days when we had this shortage of USB ports? Well, right now we have a shortage of 12 volt ports. What I mean by that, you got this USB port right here, so you can connect your iPhone, you can connect your Android device. Then in the armrest you got 2 more USBs. Here's only one 12 volt in the entire cabin. And when I took this truck off-road, I grabbed my fridge and I realized there are no more 12 volt ports besides this one, and I do wish to see another one for the rear seat. It's also got QI wireless charger, and I have to say I do like those TRD mats. From the safety department, you got pre-collision system, blind spots, and 360 camera. I think Toyota finally realized that it's pretty much cool to let you turn off the traction control and stability control without learning any magic tricks and just simply pressing the button. As an added value, you're gonna get the Toyota Care, which includes 2 years or 25,000 miles maintenance. So you don't have to worry about oil changes and things like that, at least for the first 2 years. What this car is missing? I think the light bar would make it perfect. It's already got everything you need for some serious off-road. This exhaust sounds relatively quiet, but the soundtrack is awesome. When you see the price tag, when you're just looking at the sticker, you're like, 50K for a small truck? That's quite a lot. But then you drive it for a week and you realize here is exactly why you have to pay this price tag. Okay, this is a direct proof that in this world you still can find vehicles like this one that will raise your bar and go beyond the expectations. Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro delivered something that I didn't feel for a long time. Off-road experience that reminds me that I need to raise the bar and play harder. Again, this is Live Test Drive. We're not sponsored by anybody, so we tell you straightforward what we think. And if you'd like to see more honest reviews like this one, please support the channel, subscribe, like and share, and we'll see you next week.